Marker, Christmas movies, guys. Get right to it. Action. What's going on, Alamo City Movie Talk fans? As always, I'm your host, Ryan D. And this is Alamo City Movie Talk. Movie Talk for movie fans, guys who bring the movie world right into your ears and devices. Thank you for making us a part of your day. Angela, what? Christmas, can you believe it? It's almost here. We're getting started. Netflix is getting started early, guys. It's getting started early. Get ready. Jump up. Early. Here it comes, guys. Hopefully we don't get trademarked. We're playing that All I Want for Christmas. You know, this is by Mariah Carey, the good version of it. Let's get right to it. Angela, what are we reviewing today?
So we are reviewing yet another Christmas movie that Netflix is going to put out. Amongst their smorgasbord they do every year, right? But we're reviewing Falling for Christmas.
Falling for Christmas, starring Lindsay Lohan. Yeah, who would have thought? Lindsay Lohan, you know, she's come a long way as an actress. Yeah, she's coming back. I love a comeback story. I do. Falling for Christmas tells in the days leading up to Christmas, a young and newly engaged woman experiences a skiing accident. After being diagnosed with amnesia, she finds herself in the care of a handsome lodge owner and his daughter. How much of a cheesy rom-com story do you need? I mean,
for one, it's a Christmas story.
I know.
They're all cheesy. Princess Switch. Oh my gosh. It's such a cheesy plot, but it works.
I love it. It works.
Again, I absolutely love Christmas. Love Christmas. So, do I expect anything different than a cheesy rom-com? Of course not. Do we all love it? Of course we do.
Oh, of course.
Of course. Now, I will say, though, after watching it, did I absolutely love it 10 out of 10? No. But did I actually, really enjoy and get me in the spirit of Christmas and, family and friends and being there for each other? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Same here. This is definitely a film that surprised the hell out of me. It really did. I surprised the F out of me.
It did.
And that's the thing too. It's really, at first it is kind of slow. I would say the beginning is kind of like, where is this taking off to? Where's Lindsay Lohan? Is Lindsay Lohan going to be able to have the acting chops that she once did? Or if she even had it at one point? I mean,
so funny as this out of touch.
Hey, it's not a spoiler. We're not going to mention it, but there is a montage to Mean Girls in here, which I did love.
Cute.
I loved it.
I mean, I don't know if they really planned it like that.
She wouldn't even go here. I'll just say,
really cute if it was, but that's really funny. Anyways,
but Lindsay Lohan really carries this for myself. The story really takes off on its own. And for its own good, it gets a little lost along the way, along the journey of this film. And, give or take, though, it is what it is. It really felt so much. And again, this is probably Netflix's idea, Netflix's story arc here, a Hallmark movie. This, to me, feels like a Hallmark movie. And not in a bad way. Not in a bad way.
Not in a bad way.
Not in a bad way. Because I feel like this movie is competing with the Hallmark movies. I feel like this movie really needs to, capitalizes on that emotional aspect, on that holiday cheer. And I love it. I can't, it's so hard for me. And it's not just the actors and actresses. It's so hard for me not to like this movie because it's just so heartwarming. It talks about the charity. It talks about people coming together.
Yeah, people coming together, family, friends, having, that, like you say, that spirit and joy around the holidays. And it does touch on, loss and a little bit of grief. But, overcoming that and, realizing, you have all these people that are here for you in the end. Yeah. And I love that message. And when I think of a Hallmark movie, I think of that very predictable, heartwarming story. Mm-hmm. And when we compare it to that, I think that it's comparable to that. It brings this heartwarming message that we all, want to hear. We need to hear that even though we all go through our own struggles. Yeah. We're in the end, we're there for each other. To be there during the holidays surrounded by people you love and who love you. Yeah. I mean, who doesn't like that? Yeah. I love different colors in this film. It's obviously happens at a ski resort. It does go back further to where it goes from this beautiful, rich resort goes to this small little rundown lodge that still has heartwarming. Only. It still has heartwarming. And you see the difference. You see this bougie resort, rich and famous, cater to your hand and foot, luxury. And then you're saying, there's another resort right next to it that's family owned, operated. But you see how the individual people make it special. You know, and I really like that.
The little Christmas touch to it.
I know.
Lindsay Lohan. She surprised me a lot. This is a film that really I was all like, oh God, let's get over this movie. Yeah. And to like, oh man, there's something there. There's something heartwarming about this movie, almost to a sense to where it's very comparison, not as strong as comparison, but it gave me that tough little nudge of like Home Alone, of those beautiful Christmas movies. Similar to National Lampoon. It doesn't reach that level potential, of course, but it still gets really close to it. It really does. For me, it hit a little bit. Little side notes there. Lindsay Lohan does a really good job in what she's given, though. This movie, I feel like this movie is right where it needs to be. It doesn't it doesn't expand its boundaries. It doesn't go overboard. It really goes where it needs to be.
It's really, like we say. Yeah. It's very predictable. There's only so much that could happen in this wrong way. It's very framed that what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm. And I like Tad's funny.
Yeah, he's
Tad's funny, man.
The boyfriend's funny. Yeah. Influencer boyfriend, yeah. But yeah, like it's really structured, so you can't really deviate too much from what happens, right?
Yeah.
So I agree. Lindsay Lohan, with this limited role of like what her character development is, her character arc, she could only do so much. True. But my gosh, she was still good in my opinion. I love seeing her back on the screen. I grew up on Mean Girls.
Yeah.
It's classic, iconic, cult favorite of my generation, our generation. So I loved seeing her on the screen again. I've missed her, and I hope she's doing well.
Yeah, definitely. This could really set her up to be, to tell an underdog story, come back. This is definitely a comeback. I feel like Netflix needs to put her in more stuff after this. Yes. But I don't know. Again, though, this is just me saying. When I mean by more stuff, I mean like more Christmas movies so far. We'll see what she could capitalize on a dramatic role. We'll see.
I think she could do more, and I would love to see her do other roles too. But I gotta say, I enjoyed her in this film. I really did.
Yeah. Was this a film that we deserve to say yes?
Because it's Christmas movie. I mean, it's a Christmas movie.
It's falling for Christmas. Rating 1 out of 10. 10 being the highest. So what do you give this rating?
So I may get a lot of hate for this. Because, again, it's very predictable. It might not be everyone's, cup of tea. But I give it, personally, a 7. Because I really enjoyed it. It's super cheesy. Mm-hmm. Who cares? I loved it. I love the holidays. I love the cast, especially Lindsay Lohan. So I think it's, in my book, a solid 7.
I'm going to go a little bit lower than you. I'm going to go a 6, a solid 6. I feel like this movie was a little bit, tad bit above average for me. A very tad bit. But it's because, again, it surprised me. I didn't expect to go with any I didn't really go into any expectation. I thought it was going to be like, oh, God, let's get this movie over with type of deal. And, it really wasn't. It really wasn't. Guys, give this movie a chance. Netflix did a really good job at this Hallmark style. Because, again, it's a Hallmark movie. For me, this really reaches that Hallmark audience. And that's a good thing, though, because it can work out. It works out in its favor. It can work out. It can make Netflix more subscribers in a way, right? I mean, it's supposed to essentially get them more subscribers and get people to watch their content because, hey, they're capitalizing on getting it done early. They really are. Granted, Christmas movies are probably already started already on probably ABC
yes,
TV. What was the Disney channel, the Disney Family Channel,
Freeform?
Yeah, Freeform. There you go. Yes, I'm pretty sure already started there. So it's like, hey, we're gonna get started early too. Like Netflix is like,
I'm pretty sure November 1st was when everyone switched to Christmas.
So this is definitely going to get a start for it. I'm excited to see more Christmas movies that are coming out. We got that Freddie Prinze Jr. movie coming out very soon, so I can't wait to review that film. But yes, so 6, you gave it a 7. We do recommend this movie, guys. Anyone that loves that Hallmark, again, it might not be your type of film, but hey, if it's a Hallmark movie, do you like Christmas style?
Or even like rom-coms in general?
I'm a sucker for rom-coms. I really am.
And I am not. So surprisingly, again, I do not like rom-coms. I really don't. But I do like this one just because it was Christmas. Now, do I like all Christmas movies? No. But there's just something special about this one. I think it was also partly because of what Lindsay brought to the role. So I really like this. Coming from someone who does not like rom-coms and is very particular about them. Very particular.
Yeah, definitely. No, for real. Definitely. Yeah, for real. She's very picky when it comes to rom-coms. And I'm on the complete opposite. I love most of the rom-coms I see. But yeah.
And I gotta say, I will say this though. I Another rom-com that Netflix has put out, 3 of them now, Princess Switch. Mm-hmm. And I would say this is kind of up there with that in my book.
I thought the first, again, I thought the first Princess Switch was better than this movie in my personal opinion.
I agree, but it's up there. It competes. Yeah. So I again, coming from someone who doesn't like rom-coms, I think this is definitely worth checking out.
Definitely does.
Like you say, if you like in the Hallmark movies, you just want to get in the spirit of the holidays. Yeah. If you want to have that ooey gooey mushy friends and family message. Yeah. Definitely check it out. We recommend it.
Awesome, guys. Well, if you have not already, like, share, subscribe. Question is for you guys. What did you think of this movie? What did you think of this film, guys? Falling for Christmas. What did you think of it? Are you happy to see Lindsay Lohan? Because I know everyone that's literally, I said, I watched this Netflix movie. They're like, oh, is that the Lindsay Lohan movie? I said, yeah. I got asked that twice. I'm all like, oh, man, there's a fan base. There really is. There's a fan base for her. Okay. There is. No, there is. It's Lindsay. Yeah, no, there is.
We want to see her. We want to see her back.
That's awesome. Hopefully a lot of people watch this film, because to me, I feel like people are going to watch this movie. That's just my case right there. I feel like people are going to enjoy this film for what it is. It's going to reach that audience mark. It's going to get people in the holiday spirit, and that's what it does. And I'm happy for that. It does what it needs to do, and I'm happy for it. I'm excited for it. But yeah. We'll leave it at that. Questions for you guys once again. What did you think of this film? Put in comments down below. Did you love it, hate it? Were you like, you guys are totally crazy. This movie sucked. Put in comments down below, guys. Thank you so much for making us a part of your day. As always, I'm your host, Ryan D. You can call me Ryan680.
I'm Ange, that cat Ange.
And this is Alamo City Movie Talk. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, like, share, subscribe, and thank you for making us a part of your day. Catch you later, San Antonio. Peace.